Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my tips and hacks for hygiene and skincare. I feel like this will be very helpful for a lot of you. Why? Because I have eczema and sensitive skin, and I feel like I've tried a lot of products. So let's go ahead and get into this video. Alright, first I'm going to start off with all of my skincare tips. I only have a few of these because there are so many out there, but I'm not going to talk your ear off about this. There's only 3 I have here. First tip is finding out what your skin type is. That can be really challenging, and sometimes it can be actually pretty hard to do. So what you can do is go to a skincare specialist, or you can ask your doctor. Both of those are the easiest ways you can do that. But if you want to do it another way at home on your own without having to go out to the doctors, you can definitely just find out what your skin does during the day. If your skin is always itchy or feels dry, then you have probably dry to sensitive skin. And if your skin gets like really oily during the day, like say if you wear makeup and like the makeup like wears off really fast, it's probably because your skin is probably on the oily side. And those are just ways you can find out, and I just totally recommend just going to the doctor and asking, find out what your skin type is, find out what you're allergic to at that, because those will help you find out what you can actually use on your face. The second tip I have is not using too many products. That can be really harmful to your skin. It can cause acne, it can cause redness, it can cause dry skin, or anything. It can alter your skin type. So please don't use a bunch of products on your face. Find out, like I said earlier, what your skin type is, and then find out what actually works. Ask the doctor for recommendations for skincare products, because that will help you out in your journey of actually finding out what works for your skin. And the third tip I have, because this is really common when we start skincare, using it off and on. Please use it consistently if you are going to get into skincare. Use it every single day, because that is what's going to help your skin. If you use it off and on, and so on, you are going to not see any results on your skin or on your face or anywhere. It's not going to happen. You have to use it constantly. You have to remind yourself that you have to use this product, because if you don't use it, you're not going to get any results. So those are just the 3 tips I have for this. I'm going to show you some of the products I use. You've probably seen me use these, so here are the products I use. The first product I use is the 𝘴𝘰𝘰𝘬𝘭𝘴 Hydrating Facial Cleanser for normal to dry skin. I kid you not, this product is amazing. Like, I love this product with all of my heart. I use it every day, I use it every night, and I've seen results literally the first week. This product is amazing. It's fragrance free and it has no harsh chemicals. This is very perfect for everybody. And I'm kid you not, they have 2 different types. They have the normal to dry, and I think they have the oily skin one. So they fit everybody, and this one is so amazing, and it's also affordable. $13 to $15 depending on where you go. I know at my local grocery store this one is like $16, but on sale it's like $14, so I usually get it on sale and I buy like 2. So this is like amazing. I love this product with all of my heart. It lasts long, and it's just perfect for the skin, and it gets you results very quickly. So this is the first product I use, and I definitely recommend it to all of you. These next 3 products you've probably seen me use in a few videos, and this is the Ordinary Skincare. This is the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid 2% plus B5. I have the Caffeine Solution 5% plus EGCG. And then the next thing I have is the Ordinary 100% Organic Cold Pressed Rose Hemp Seed Oil. I use this as well. These 3 products are freaking amazing, and I kid you not, they are my life and my savior for my skin. Okay, I like have no acne anymore, guys, and when I do, I don't even like have big ones. They're just like around my period, but these ones right here, they saved my life, and they cleared my skin glowing. Do y'all see the glow? I know y'all see the glow. Y'all see the glow? That's what happened when I started using this. I started glowing, and girlies, I'm telling you, this product is freaking amazing. I love these products with all of my heart, and I'm not giving them up. I use the hyaluronic acid and the caffeine solution in the morning, and then I use all 3 products at night, so they're like a rotation. And I really love these. Like right after I wash my face with the CeraVe, I use these 3 products, and amazing. These products work together so well, and I cannot kid you how fast I've seen the results. And though these are more on the pricier side, I do believe that you should invest in spending the money on them. Why? Because they work so well for the skin. And I know they can be like, oh my god, $20 for one thing. Yeah, I know. And if you go on Amazon, there is a bargain where you can get the 2 of them for $20, which is so much better than spending $20 on one. So yeah. And last but not least, for moisturizer, I use the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. This is such an amazing product. And of course, like I said before, CeraVe is saving my life for life. And I use this on my body and my face. So you just know that my skin is soft, okay? So this is just perfect. The perfect product. I have no regrets turning over to CeraVe and The Ordinary, and though these things can add up a bill, I promise I just love these products and they're just amazing. That is it for all of the skincare. Now on to all of my hygiene tips. The first hack I have is putting on your deodorant at night. I don't know what it is, it just makes it seem better if you put it on at night. For me, I know it definitely works better if I put it on at night. Some deodorants do recommend that you put it on in the morning, but for me, I definitely put it on at night, and sometimes in the morning if I feel like I need a little bit more extra coverage. But most of the time, my deodorant lasts those 24 hours like it's supposed to, and that is why I use spray deodorant. The first deodorant I have is the Dove Dry Invisible Spray. This one is amazing. It doesn't seep through your clothes, and you definitely don't feel sweaty. Like if you are sweaty, it's not going to seep through your clothes. So this one is just like perfect anti-sweat, like, and it's invisible, so it doesn't go on your clothes. So say you're putting on this perfect black top, and then you spray this on before you put it on, and it won't go through your clothes. Perfect. And then I also use the Degree Dry Spray for black and white. This is an amazing product. Love this one too. Amazing. I put this one in my emergency kit though, so I don't use this one like daily, just when I need it. The first thing I would like to talk about when it comes to hygiene is what it's supposed to smell like in your vaginal area. It should not smell musty. It should smell like a light must or no smell at all. But if it's other than, you should definitely go and get this checked. And that is okay to get it checked. I know it can be hard, and I know it's like really sucks to like go to a doctor and have to talk about this, but girlies, if it's not smelling right, then something's wrong, and that means that you could either have a UTI or that there's something wrong with your pH balance, and it's definitely something that needs to be checked immediately once you smell it. Luckily for you, I have a couple of tips and hacks for this. The first thing is not using products that say or supposedly are supposed to help you with your pH balance, like Summer's Eve and Vagisil. Those products are liars, and I am one to witness that because I was one of those people. I used Summer's Eve and I used Vagisil, and it wasn't good for my skin and it wasn't good for my body, and it definitely ruined my pH balance for a while before I fixed it. And that is something that you don't want, so don't use those products. They're not good for you. Don't use them. Another thing I would like to tell you is not using things with fragrance down there. You're not supposed to smell like roses and flowers. It's not going to happen. It's not supposed to. So if it does end up smelling like flowers or roses, something's wrong too. Do not use those products on you. So like those Bath and Body Works body washes, don't use it. I mean, you can use it on your skin, but it's not good to use down there in your vaginal area. You can wash around it, but you should not wash in it because that can cause UTIs. And I'm not joking. That can happen, and that has happened to me as well, so you should not do that. I am talking from experience, and I'm very specialized in things that happen that shouldn't happen down there. I don't know why, but anyway, I stopped using those products a couple of years ago. And the last tip I have for down there is wiping from front to back and not back to front. And the reason that is because if you are wiping from back to front, you poop from out of that area. So if you're wiping poop into your vagina, and that is not going to help you. That is going to give you some serious problems down there, and you don't want that. So definitely don't do that. Use the front to back method, and you're going to thank me later. And the last thing when it comes to hygiene is shaving. I know that some of you don't like to shave and some of you do. And some of us like to keep it real clean, and some of us like to keep it a little less hairier or more hairier. And I don't care what you like, because here I have no judgment. So you can do whatever you want to do with you, and that's all up to you, okay? Because it's your body and you should be happy with it. But for me, I like a really clean slate, and I love to shave every week or every other week, depending on what the occasion is anyway. So the first tip I have when it comes to shaving is making sure that you are switching out your razor blades every 7 shaves. I say that because it builds up, hair builds up, dirt builds up, so don't use it too many times or using it multiple times over and over and over again until like it's completely dirty and disgusting. You should be changing out your razor blade every 7 shaves, and that goes for like if you're shaving the vaginal area 7 times, you should be changing it out. Now that doesn't count for like your underarms. I guess that is because your underarms don't have as much hair as it does down there. So definitely making sure that you change it out every 5 to 7 uses. The next tip I have is shaving the direction your hair grows. It's just like if you're cutting your actual hair, you need to shave up. I feel like most of us should be shaving up. If you're shaving down, that's fine. I mean, maybe your hair grows that way, but most of our hairs grow up, so you should be shaving up. So it should be going like this instead of like that. I mean, for me, I do it up most of the times because that is going to give me the perfect shave. So definitely shave up and not shave down. The next hack I have is really helpful and it saves you from so much germs. It's finding a like sticky thing that can go up on the wall so that you can hang up your stuff. It's so much better to actually hang up your razor than to lay it down because that is going to give you germs and you don't want germs. So go ahead and find you something that can stick up on the wall so you can hang your razor up. Just like those toothbrush holders that hang on the wall, find your razor holder that hangs up on the wall. And the last tip I have when it actually comes to finding the right razor or blade, you should be finding one that has like the little lather strips on there. Those are going to give you such a cleaner, smoother shave. It's going to help you out so much better than actually using shaving foam. I don't use shaving foam. Some of you ladies do. If you do, that's fine. But for me, I like to just go ahead and find one that does the work for me so I don't have to do all that extra processing. And a product I use that has all of the stuff I just mentioned earlier is the 𝘰𝘰𝘰𝘬𝘴. The 𝘰𝘰𝘰𝘬𝘭𝘴 Dream Pop Kit is one of those that has all 4 of those things I just mentioned earlier. I've only used this product one time since I've got it, and I have no regrets switching to 𝘰𝘰𝘰𝘬𝘴. This one is so amazing. It's the perfect product. It does everything it's supposed to. It is literally made for women and you can tell. It's just so amazing. And it gave me like the smoothest shave I've ever had in my 18 years of life. And that's crazy. And I've been using other products like Venus and all of that, but like it didn't work. But this one shave, perfect. I got a smooth landing everywhere. Underarms, legs, VV, everything. Not joking. This product has given me life and I will forever use this from now on now. Though this one is a little bit on the pricier side, there is another way you can do a great shave. You can actually go to the male section. Using a male razor is so much better than using a female one. Why? Because they're not actually made for females. Males made that and that's not for you. So just go to the male section and get an actual great razor. But if you want one that is actually made for females, then 𝘰𝘰𝘰𝘬𝘴 is your option. And I have no regrets switching over to her, and I will definitely be using this from now on. And y'all, I'm not joking, these kits, I literally just bought 2 of them because I couldn't help myself. Alright lovelies, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and I hope you guys got some really helpful tips and hacks out of here. And if you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. And remember that life is a game that we all weren't prepared for, so make the best of it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!